So now suppose I want to make a drawing file. I want my manufacturer to understand that this is the box that I want to generate. So for that, what I will do is I will go to file. I will go to drawing part, drawing from a part. First of all, I have to save this part. I'm just giving a random number. Now a drawing window will open. Now I have to select a page size. I prefer this portrait size. Click on OK. Now you will see that you have to drag it outward. Now you can see that there are some of the views that you can see. Suppose I want front view, and after dragging and dropping it here on the drawing file, now I have not clicked any button of my mouse. I just move upwards. It will give me a top plane. I will click it and drop it there. If I come down, it will give me a bottom view. I just click in and drop it. If I get towards left or right, it will give me a side view. And if I go to any diagonal, it will give me an isometric view. Now I will click on escape button so that I will exit from that command. Now what you can see that these are the different views that are available. So what you can do is you can give dimension to these figures. Suppose I want to give dimension to this figure, and I want to give height also. Suppose this is what I have given the dimension to this side view of the part that I have designed. Now what is the benefit of this drawing feature is that if after making this drawing file you make some changes on the original part, the dimension will automatically be updated. Suppose I change the dimension of my initial sketch. Control S to save it, minimize it. It is making changes on the drawing file. Sometimes this SolidWorks hangs. Okay. So you can see that the dimension of this uh, rectangle that we have drawn on the bottom, the dimension is automatically changed according to our changes that we have made. Now this is a feature, this is the command that you can use. You can give the dimensions anywhere you want. Also you can write a note if you want for a manufacturer that the tolerance limit is this or anything. You can write, suppose top view, anything that you want your manufacturer to read, you can write it, and it will continuously move with your mouse pointer unless and until you have clicked on the escape button from your keyboard. So this is how you can write anything on your drawing. There are some more things that you can do, as if you want to be little bit professional. So what you can do is you can change this according to you. This is the page details, drawing details. For that you have to right click on it, edit sheet format. These are now simple lines and simple text that you can move upward, adjust accordingly. And what you can do is you can write anything here also. Anything you want you can do. You can just double click on anywhere, you can write, you can make changes. Also you can just Control C and Control V, copy paste it and move it anywhere and edit it anytime. And after that, what you have to do is exit from this drawing sheet. The changes will be made like finish and finish. These are two types. This I have made the changes and this reflected on the sheet now. So this is how you can do. For this sheet also the zoom in and zoom out feature is same, and the rotate feature will pan it here. It will not rotate because it is not 3D. Now other things that you can do is, the most important thing that is required is, suppose you don't have this image, you don't have an isometric view. So it is difficult for a manufacturer to understand that is it hollow or not. Although you can see it from here that it is hollow, but suppose this is also not there. This view is also not there, or there is a hole inside and you cannot see it from any view. So what you can do is you can use this section view command. In this section view, there are different options. You can have a vertical section, horizontal section, or you can have 2-point sections. So suppose I am using 2-point sections. I click on this command is in on this point and this point. I click on OK. Now you will see that uh, there is a view that is generated, which denotes that if we cut this solid part from this plane and see it in this direction, so this is how it will be seen. So this hatch line that you are seeing, these hatch lines are denoting that this is the section part of a solid. So if you cut it from here, this is how it will be seen. This will be the solid part, this hatch part is solid. So this is a view that is very much required to understand, because it is sometimes you cannot see a hole from any view, but you know that it is there, and you have to give a section view to your manufacturer so that he can understand what is going on. Now there are some more things that you can do. You can just give another view. Suppose I want another view, I can just click on it. The 3 basic view will be automatically generated. Also what you can do is, suppose this is a little bit complex, let me control that it. Suppose these are the only views that you have. Now if you want to give original color to this view, so what you can do is just click on the view, and now you will find these type of boxes. These are the different type of views that you can give. Suppose I want this view, I will click on OK. Now it will be of the same color that is your that is in your solid part. Again, you can make many more changes, like if you want high quality, it can be converted into high quality. The boundaries will be more smoother. You can also scale it. If you want that this part is very small, in drawing file it will be shown in very small dimension, and you want to increase the size, use this custom scale and give any scale you want. This is little bit too large, 4:1, 3:2. You can change the dimension, you can change the scale. The basic is this, that you can change the scale accordingly, according to your requirement. You can change the scale. And also there is on the top, you can see that user defined. User defined is also there. If you don't find a suitable option from there, you can just click on the user defined, and you can type any ratio you want, like 2:1. Suppose 2:1 is the thing that you require, so it will be converted into 2:1. although it is not required. 2:1 is too big. Let me delete it. So these are the some commands that you can use in this drawing file. This is very important part. Now, for the basics of the drawing, it is completed. There are many things that you can do. You can give annotations. You can change the arrow design. You can change the size of this digit that is written here. There are many things that can be done, but this all everything can be done if you have a SolidWorks and you just play with the commands over here. Each and everything can be learned, or if there is some advanced course of this SolidWorks, then you can learn from there also. Do not save.